So this is the new LIVETARGET Sunfish Swim Bait, and it's part of the Swimbait series that came out last year. And if you're familiar with that, you know, last year they came out with a trout. You know, they have shad patterns. I mean, there's a lot of different forage species that they came out with. This year they added a whole bunch of new ones, including the sunfish. You know, it kind of follows the same principle as the other ones, where they have kind of a weedless design. You can see this top fin protects the hook, you know, from grass, and if you bump into cover, this will actually deflect a lot of that, and you won't hang up as much. You know, it also has a big clear thumping tail, and inside of it is actually a silhouette of the tail of the fish. So it has the appearance of a smaller bait fish, but it has that big thumping tail to give you more action. And they do have a really good swimming action, you know, for all of them. Everyone that I've tried swims really well, swims true, and really natural looking. So that's the sunfish. You know, it comes in 2 different sizes and several colors as well. You know, they also added the new sucker. They also added the new hitch, and this comes in a couple colors and sizes as well. And then also the shiner. And this goes along with what they came out with last year, which is a few different trout sizes. Like I said, the trout, the herring, the shad, I mean, all those came out last year. Now they just continue to add more forage species. Really something for everybody, depending on where you live. You know, whatever's predominant in your area, they probably have a swim bait that will work great for you. So I have had most success last year on the small trout called the par trout. It's just a downsized trout. So it's about 3-4 inches. Looks great. Catches smallmouth, catches largemouth. So definitely have no complaints about fishing these. You know, they're reasonably priced. You know, about $10 or so. You know, they're pretty durable too. You know, and then they have that great action underwater and good lifelike appearance. So definitely check them out if you're into swim baits. And the cool thing about these is they're not like giant swim baits where you're going to need a whole new swim bait rod and, you know, extra heavy 8-foot rod. You could throw this on a jig rod. I mean, they're small enough. It's basically like throwing a spinner bait. I mean, really, that's about the size, weight, and really how you fish them as well is like that. So if you're afraid of big giant swim baits or just getting into swim baits, you know, definitely check out these. You know, especially when you consider this is just like a little 3.5-inch bait, and you know, you'll catch fish of all sizes. You know, a 2-pounder wouldn't have a problem eating this, but of course a bigger one would eat it as well.